Why don't more phone manufacturers do this? A quick feature video as part of my longer term V60 coverage, we've seen the little hints of support for a proper stylus. There's been a bullet point on a spec sheet, there's a menu in the settings. Well, I finally got a new Wacom, so let's take a quick look. For the last couple years in my reviews, I've been using a basic bamboo, which I love for being a fine point solution. It's like giving your phone a mouse cursor or making your finger super teeny tiny. And you'll see it in my videos all the time, but this is just a basic capacitive stylus, which I almost just dropped, and it won't quite give us the full active pen experience. There's no pressure sensitivity, the angled contact is quite poor, and you can't control or interact with anything using a button. But now, on the V60, LG is including support for active pens. I'm using a bamboo ink, but any of the Windows compatible AES pens should work. Now we're talking ballpark around $50. They'll climb up to around $100 if you want fancy features like USB recharging, and it works. Holding the pen near the screen, we get a cursor that we can follow. The basic tap and navigation functionality is about what we would expect, and launching a note app, we've got pressure sensitivity and tilt response. Now, the lines seem reasonably smooth, the screen responds well, and I can't see any deal breaker skips or jaggies as I'm drawing around on the display. But beyond art applications, there's a handy little menu buried in the settings. We can map shortcuts to the stylus buttons. Yep, we've arrived at some basic Galaxy Note functionality. Now, there's no wireless connection here, so none of the fancier S Pen tricks like a remote shutter control, but zipping around the UI, firing up a supported note app, quick shortcuts, the core benefit of an active pen is well represented here. I like to doodle, but the thing I love about a stylus is fine point control and navigation. I refuse to play shoot 'em ups unless I have a pen. A long time ago on this channel, I was pretty vocal, complaining about other manufacturers making big phones to try and compete against the Galaxy Note. My argument back then was Samsung was giving us a really good reason why a big phone should require both hands. Now, I didn't think having a little bit more screen space to watch a video was really enough to sacrifice the one-handed use of a mobile communicator. Getting back to the LG V60, which is a big phone, I don't particularly enjoy trying to use this one-handed. And like other big phones, when you need to use it, it's like you have to push pause on your day to manage the phone, and when you're done with the phone, then you can get back on with your day. But now LG offers two really good reasons why both of your hands might be occupied while using the V60. Dual screen is fantastically useful for multitasking, typing, gaming, and we can also switch to a stylus for folks who want that graphics pen experience. Or we can use both the second screen and the stylus, as the stylus is recognized on the second display. Folding phones with plastic screens are still way too fragile for fine point interactions. So this makes the V60 the most versatile phone on the market today, and in really good position to compete against a future Surface Duo. Now, the choice there will be a permanent dual screen with a smaller hinge gap versus a modular dual screen that can become a regular phone when you want that. And that's what competition should look like. Different combinations of pros and cons and features so someone can get the exact right fit gadget for their needs. One spec or one feature does not a whole phone make. And if we don't consider a phone holistically, then we're gonna miss some of the fun stuff. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to wrap this video up because I haven't played Skyforce in a while, and this works real good. As always, folks, thanks so much for watching, for sharing these videos, and subscribing to this channel. I'll have some more to say about the LG V60 while I wrap up a proper review. I gotta dig into the cameras a bit more, we're gonna edit some more video, play a few games, so stay tuned for a bit more coverage there. If you would like to help support the production of these broader gadget discussions, there are some links below, or you might consider joining the list of names currently scrolling by on your screen. It's a growing community of fun, like-minded tech pals, a huge resource for me as I'm planning future reviews and editorials. They're just really cool people, so I hope you'll check them out. Now, you know where you can find me around the rest of the internet, at SomeGadgetGuy on the Twitters and the Twitch, and the Facebooks and the Instagrams, and I will catch you all on the next video. It's really hard trying to play this game sideways. I think I'm just nah. I think I'm just gonna do this in B-roll. Trying to do a practical live demonstration. I'm better at this game than what I'm currently showing you right here.